Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3. So, that certainly were 2 episodes. They were quite something. That was quite a long comment that I actually responded, but I won't be talking about that here. For now, let's just immediately jump straight forward. That episode, admittedly, on the previous episode, admittedly upon rewatching, was perhaps not as good as I made it out to be. Not as good. It was still pretty good, but it's not as good. But that's whatever. That's the point of blind commentary, isn't it? To give you my first reactions. So without further ado, let's just get on with the show.
Water. Earth. Fire.
I really do wonder how this will.
Air.
I mean,
Long ago, the four nations
I wonder how
lived
this will
together
end.
in harmony.
I'm really hesitant to do any
Everything
predictions
changed when
anymore.
the Fire Nation attacked.
So if I accidentally
Only
call
the
something,
Avatar,
it'll be.
master of all four
It'll kind of
elements,
lessen the
could stop them.
impact
But when the
of
world
it
needed
if
him
I
most,
call it. So
he vanished. 100
Whatever.
years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Previously on Avatar. You and Sokka have to go with Aang somewhere safe. It's the only way
Yeah.
to keep hope alive.
I'm going to join the Avatar, and I'm going to help him defeat you.
Since you're a full-blown traitor now and you want me gone, why wait?
Because I know my own destiny. Taking you down is the Avatar's destiny.
I know just the place for us to go.
I really-
Safe for a while.
I really expect
The
that.
Western Air Temple.
I really expect that Zuko wouldn't have actually even beaten Firelord there, even if he would have attacked while he was defenseless or couldn't bend. I still think that the Firelord isn't such a pushover. At least that's what I think.
This is humiliating.
Do you mean getting thoroughly spanked by the Fire Nation, or having to walk all the way to the Western Air Temple?
Both. Sorry guys, but Appa gets tired carrying all these people.
Why don't you just take off the armor?
I wonder how the rest of the troops are.
They're probably on their way to a prison. Seems like my dad just got out. Now he's going back in.
Oh, that's quite something.
I miss not having blisters on my feet.
Hey, we're here. I can feel it.
I think your feet need their eyes checked. No, she's right. We are here.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Is it really?
Amazing.
That's cool. That's also convenient for airbenders, but cool. Hello, Zuko. How will you handle with this? Yeah, of course with that. He doesn't have his weapons with him anymore,
What
though.
a stunning view.
The only view I'm interested in seeing is the Avatar in chains.
Oh, hey, this is...
No, the
Zuko has
Avatar
been here.
hasn't been seen
Interesting.
for 100 years. The chances of finding him here are very slim.
First, we'll check each of the air temples. Then we'll scour the world, searching even the most remote locations until we find him.
Prince Zuko, it's only been a week since your banishment. You should take some time to heal and rest.
What else would I expect to hear from the laziest man in the Fire Nation? The only way to regain my honor is to find the Avatar. So I will.
Aang wasn't... well, during that time Aang was still frozen, so... This is quite interesting that Zuko has been here and he actually got there before them. That's also something else. I wonder how this concentration
So
will
different from
go.
the northern air temple. I wonder if there are any secret rooms.
Let's go check it out.
That'll be quite
You
dangerous.
guys
though.
go. I think we need to talk about some things.
I'll race you, Duke.
I
Things.
told you, it's the dude. Why can't I?
We need to decide what we're gonna do now. And since you're the Avatar, maybe you should be a part of this.
Fair enough. So, what's the new plan?
Well, if you ask me, the new plan is the old plan. You just need to master all 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord before the comet comes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great. No problem, I'll just do that.
Aang, no one said it's gonna be easy.
Well, it's not even gonna be possible. Where am I supposed to get a firebending teacher?
We could look for Jong Jong.
Yeah, right. Like we'll ever run into Jong Jong again.
But he's probably dead.
Oh, never mind. If it's important, I'll find out. Oh well, guess we can't come up with anybody.
That's also...
Why don't we just take a nice tour around the temple?
That's... actually kind of
What's up with him?
a fun recognition of the fact
There's
that...
gotta be someone who can teach him fire.
That's kind of interesting that that's a fun recognition from Toph that she only joined the group like after a lot of events happened. Also, this is kind of good, like Aang uses escapism to escape from his just his failure that happened just moments ago, or maybe a few days, but whatever. That's kind of interesting that that was pointed out, like Aang failed once more, and that's pretty cool to see him handle that.
Hello, Zuko here. But I guess you probably already know me, sort of. The thing is,
So he's just
I have
practicing.
a lot of firebending experience, and I'm considered to be pretty good at it. Well, you've seen me, you know, when I was attacking you. Yeah, I guess I should apologize for that. But anyway, I'm good now. I mean, I thought I was good before, but now I realize I was bad. But anyway, I think it's time I joined your group and taught the Avatar firebending.
So socially awkward,
What's your
like
answer?
Azula. Maybe a bit more natural, but
That's what
still.
I say too. How am I supposed to convince these people I'm on their side?
Zuko?
What would Uncle do? Zuko, you have to look within yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself.
Okay. It's kind
Even
of...
when I'm talking for him, I can't figure out what he means. What would Azula do? Listen, Avatar. I can join your group, or I can do something unspeakably horrible to you and your friends. Your choice.
This is kind of fun to see
That
the
good
fun side of
impersonations.
Zuko. That's an interesting animal as well. That's kind of interesting. It's also kind of fun to see that Zuko is still...
Can we talk about you learning fire?
Okay, I still have to... So again, I have to pause because I have so many comments to say. So that's kind of... I talked about this, but Zuko really does embody the concept of fire, quick, crash, and destructive. And even though now he's good, he is still a lot more impulsive, but
Airbending
he's
now?
still very impulsive.
The wind is too loud in my ears. Check out this loop.
Well,
I think we should be making some plans about our future.
Okay, we can do that while I show you the giant pie show table. Oh, you're
Pie
gonna
sh-
love the all-day echo chamber.
I think that'll have to wait.
oh,
Hello, Zuko here. Hey, I heard you guys flying around down there, so I just thought I'd wait for you here.
Appa is not scared of him anymore. So that means he's
I know you
good.
must be surprised to see me here.
Not really, since you've followed us all over the world.
Right. Well, anyway, what I wanted to tell you about is that I've changed. And I'm good now. And, well, I think I should join your group. Oh, and I can teach firebending to you. See,
You wanna what now?
You can't possibly think that any of us would trust you, can you? I mean, how stupid do you think we are?
Yeah, all you've ever done is try to hunt us down and capture Aang.
I've done some good things. I mean, I could have stolen your bison and Ba Sing Se, but I set him free. That's something.
Appa does seem to like him.
He probably just covered himself in honey or something so that Appa would lick him. I'm not buying it.
I can understand why you wouldn't trust me. And I know I've made some mistakes in the past.
Like when you attacked our village?
Or when you stole my mother's necklace and used it to track us down and capture us?
Look, I admit I've done some awful things. I was wrong to try to capture you, and I'm sorry that I attacked the Water Tribe. And I never should have sent that Fire Nation assassin after you. I'm gonna try to stop.
Wait, you sent Combustion Man after us?
Well, that's not his name, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to insult your friend.
He's not my friend.
That guy locked me and Katara in jail and tried to blow us all up!
Why aren't you saying anything? You once said you thought we could be friends. You know I have good in me.
There's no way we can trust you after everything you've done. We'll never let you join us.
You need to get out of here, now.
I'm trying to explain that I'm not that person anymore.
Either you leave or we attack.
If you won't accept me as a friend, then maybe you'll take me as a prisoner.
No, we won't! Get out of here and don't come back. And if we ever see you again, well, we'd better not see you again.
Huh. Well, that was the expected outcome, but...
I can't believe how stupid I am. I mean, what was I thinking? Telling them I sent an assassin after them? Why didn't I just say Azula did that? They would have believed that. Stupid!
Oh, that's kind of...
Why would he try to fool us like that?
Obviously, he wants to lead us into some kind of trap.
This is just like when we were in prison together in Ba Sing Se. He starts talking about his mother and making it seem like he's an actual human being with feelings.
He wants you to trust him and feel sorry for him, so you let your guard down, then he strikes.
The thing is, it worked. I did feel sorry for him. I felt like he was really confused and hurt. But obviously, when the time came, he made his choice. And we paid the price. We can't trust him.
I kinda have a confession to make. Remember when you two were sick and I got captured by Zhao?
And you made us suck on frozen frogs? How could I forget? I had a wart on the flap that hangs down from the back of my throat for a month.
Sokka, I looked at it and told you there was nothing there.
I could feel it! It's my throat hole flap!
Anyway, when Zhao had me chained up, it was Zuko who came in and got me out. He risked his life to save me.
No way. I'm sure he only did it so he could capture you himself.
Yeah, face it, Aang. You're nothing but a big prize to him.
You're probably right.
And what was all that crazy stuff about setting Appa free? What a liar!
Actually, he wasn't lying.
Oh, hooray! In a lifetime of evil, at least he didn't add animal cruelty to the list.
I'm just saying that considering his messed up family and how he was raised, he could have turned out a lot worse.
You're right, Toph. Let's go find him and give him a medal. The not as much of a jerk as you could have been award.
All I know is that while he was talking to us, he was sincere. Maybe you're all just letting your hurt feelings keep you from thinking clearly.
Easy for you to say. You weren't there when he had us attacked by pirates.
Or when he burned down Kyoshi Island.
Or when he tried to capture me at the Fire Temple.
Why would you even try to defend him?
Because, Katara, you're all ignoring one crucial fact. Aang needs a firebending teacher. We can't think of a single person in the world to do the job. Now one shows up on a silver platter, and you won't even think about it?
I'm not having Zuko as my teacher.
You're darn right you're not, buddy.
Well, I guess that's settled.
I'm beginning to wonder who's really the blind one around here.
That's oh, that's an awesome comment. That's yeah, that's
Who's
great.
there? Stay back.
It's me! Ow! You burned my feet!
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
Get away from me!
Let me help you. I'm sorry.
Get off me! Get off me!
I didn't know it was you. Come back. Oh, why am I so bad at being good?
This is truly interesting.
Has anyone seen Toph?
I haven't seen her since she stormed off yesterday.
Maybe she's just exploring the air temple. There are some pretty fun spots to practice earthbending.
I think we should go look for her.
Ah, let her have fun with her rocks. I'm in no rush to have her yelling at us again.
We can go check for her.
Yeah, I want to ride that tunnel down to the Hall of Statues again. It'll work a lot better now that I fixed my brakes.
Hello, Toph.
Toph, what happened?
My feet got burned.
Oh no, what happened?
I just told you. My feet got burned.
I meant how?
Well, I kind of went to see Zuko last night.
You what? Zuko?
I just thought he could be helpful to us. And if I talked to him, maybe we could work something out.
So he attacked you?
Well, he did and he didn't. It was sort of an accident.
But he did firebend at you.
Yes.
See? You trusted Zuko and you got burned. Literally.
It's gonna take a while for your feet to get better. I wish I could have worked on them sooner.
Yeah, me too.
Zuko's clearly too dangerous to be left alone. We're gonna have to go after him.
I hate to go looking for a fight, but you're right. After what he did to Toph, I don't think we have a choice.
He's crafty, but we'll find a way to capture him.
Maybe just invite him back here. He's already offered himself up as a prisoner once.
Yeah. Get him to come back and say he'll be our prisoner, then we'll jump him and really make him our prisoner. He'll never suspect it.
You are a master of surprise, Sokka.
This is I'm sorry, I can't comment on this. This is just
That's the stuff.
another good
Now
episode.
I know how the
Like,
rest of you guys feel. Not being able to see with your feet stinks.
oh hey, it's the Triclops. Why didn't he should just fire though? His eye is now technically speaking broken, so I wonder how it'll work. I mean, it'll definitely do something else. It probably fires lasers or something, since it's all now messed up.
Stop! I don't want you hunting the Avatar anymore. The mission is off. I'm ordering you to stop.
Well, the Triclops is crazy, okay. That's no
If
surprise.
you keep attacking, I won't pay you. All right, I'll pay you double to stop.
Huh. Cool. So he became just a lot more powerful, apparently. Or not, like nothing changed, I guess. That's a cool tornado. Triclops is truly a very cool force of nature villain. He's really cool. Although why, I just don't understand why he is like, I thought he was a mercenary. But apparently he's also
He's going
crazy.
to blast this whole place right off the cliffside.
out to waterbend at him without getting blown up. And I can't get a good enough angle on him from down
Interesting.
here.
I know how to get an angle on him.
Yep. And shoot. Really? Sucker
All
can.
right, buddy. Don't fail me now.
And Sucker can now use boomerangs like a clever man. Accurate. That's cool.
Yeah, boomerang!
Cool. Unfortunately, though, not effective enough.
Boomerang!
Although, if isn't that like that boomerang is sharp, it should have like at least caused a wound. But at least his eye is messed up again, so. And random destruction. Did he blow himself up? That's a disappointment, but whatever.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but thanks, Zuko.
Hey, what about me? I did the boomerang thing.
Listen, I know I didn't explain myself very well yesterday. I've been through a lot in the past few years, and it's been hard. But I'm realizing that I had to go through all those things to learn the truth. I thought I had lost my honor, and that somehow my father could return it to me. But I know now that no one can give you your honor. It's something you earn for yourself by choosing to do what's right. All I want now is to play my part in ending this war. And I know my destiny is to help you restore balance to the world. I'm sorry for what I did to you. It was an accident. Fire can be dangerous and wild. So as a firebender, I need to be more careful and control my bending, so I don't hurt people unintentionally.
Cool
I think
call.
you are supposed to be my firebending teacher. When I first tried to learn firebending, I burned Katara. And after that, I never wanted to firebend again. But now I know you understand how easy it is to hurt the people you love. I'd like you to teach me.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm so happy you've accepted me into your group.
Not so fast. I still have to ask my friends if it's okay with them. Toph, you're the one that Zuko burned. What do you think?
Go ahead and let him join. It'll give me plenty of time to get back at him for burning my feet.
Sokka?
Hey, all I want is to defeat the Fire Lord. If you think this is the way to do it, then I'm all for it.
Katara?
I'll go along with whatever you think is right.
I won't let you down. I promise.
They still don't trust him, but at least he's with the group now.
So, here you go. Home sweet home. I guess, you know, for now. Unpack. Lunch soon. Welcome aboard? Yeah. Okay, this is really, really weird.
You don't say. It's exactly as uncomfortable as I would wanted it to be. Although I do wonder where Iroh is
If I have
now.
to, I will spend every day of the rest of my life hunting the Avatar. I know it's my destiny to capture him.
You know, Prince Zuko, destiny is a funny thing. You never know how things are going to work out, but if you keep an open mind and an open heart, I promise you will find your own destiny someday.
That's a pretty cool way to show the change.
You might have everyone else here buying your transformation, but you and I both know you've struggled with doing the right thing in the past.
So let me tell you something right now. You make one step backward, one slip up, give me one reason to think you might hurt Aang, and you won't have to worry about your destiny anymore. Because I'll make sure your destiny ends, right then and there, permanently.
Huh. Well. Huh. Oh boy. Oh my. That was. uh, uh, what to say? What to say? That's. I don't know why I'm so happy about Katara being so threatening. That's. Oh man. Let's take it like a bit by bit. So, first off, about that last threat that Katara posed. I mean, that does actually make sense for her character, considering that she trusted Zuko very much, like very, very much, when they were captured. So it makes sense for her to be the last one who was hurt, and she was the one whose trust has been broken the most, even though Zuko has been targeting Aang, but whatever. So that makes sense. And also because Katara is a protective mother, she really does want to protect Aang over anything else. So that does make a lot of sense, and in my opinion, that doesn't break her character. My opinion. You can think otherwise, but that's my opinion. I think that's a fine moment for her. And I really do love how they handled this whole Zuko joining the group. I like how they handled it as uncomfortably weird as it should have been. Like, it was as awkward as it really had to be. It was really, really awkward, and it was really cool, and that's how it should have been, and that's how it was, and that's how it is great. I really think that it was handled really well. This episode was a bit on the slower side, but that's only because it was a slow burn, because not that much happened, and I think that's just fine. I think it was handled really damn well, so that's cool. We got to see Triclops up again, or Combustion Man if you want to say that name, but whatever. That's cool. I really wonder why he's so obsessed with hunting the Avatar though, but I don't know. He's just crazy, I suppose. Maybe he's angry because his eye got hurt a bit. I don't know. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is by no means the last we've seen of him. So that's cool. So that'll be interesting to see what we'll get out of him in the future. I really do like how the emotions are so well portrayed currently. It's like, it's just the animation style is so great that it does show it shows the emotions so clearly. It's really great. I really do like that. Let's go this over scene by scene. I have very little to say about this other than I enjoyed it. It was, maybe it was perhaps a bit too slow, but that's just like, after the last episode it had to be slow. Last episode was quite action-packed, or last two episodes rather, even though those were aired together still. Yeah, but I think this was just fine, really fine. I like this. Mostly because we got to see more of Zuko, and it's really now noticeable how he's changed, but it's not too radical, because he's been changing throughout the whole show, and it really shows. And I really do like all the explanations why they don't trust him and what he has done, and it was like a little mini recap about the series. It was really nice. So let's say something interesting. I do like that they kept the other side characters with them throughout the journey, or through this journey to the Air Temple, because that really shows that well, it would have been a pretty big mistake if they would not, or if they didn't even show them dropping them off somewhere. Also, then this whole concept of the Western Air Temple being an upside down city is also really magnificent. I really do like this design. It's really cool. And it makes sense for airbenders, since they are possibly the only ones that can feasibly reach this without ropes or something. Like, they could easily just get there, just by flying. It was also quite interesting that Zuko got there before them. I don't know, that's just interesting in my opinion. And we got to see more of Zuko's past with Iroh, and that's really cool. I really do like that. There's not much to say. It's very clear that Aang is really avoiding his destiny here, and that's kind of interesting. I do like that aspect of it, that Aang is still not sure that... I mean, he wants to confront his destiny, but he is not quite certain that he'll be able to win. That's cool. And he has very little time to actually master all the elements, so that's also quite... it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, this whole monologue with Zuko was really fun. Oh, that's a cool picture. I'm gonna take that. So yeah, this whole scene with Zuko here was really kind of fun in my opinion, and it shows that even Zuko can be not so uptight at times, and he does have a fun side as well, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. I did like this whole scene in particular. Then this first confrontation, it's very clear how desperate Zuko is to actually join the group, because he knows it's his destiny. I still wonder, like, I think Zuko will confront Azula in the final battle and beat her possibly. Or may. That's also a possibility, but I suppose Katara will fight against May, and I bet Katara will fight against May and and I think Sokka will fight against Ty Lee. Or those three could just very well join them, or at least May and Ty Lee could. I don't know. That's also a possibility. Just putting that out there. And then at the same time, Toph will be fighting Ty Lee. I don't know. That'll be probably something about the final fight. But that will be almost a 2-hour-long special, so it'll be fun. Yeah. There's very little to say. This was a really... it was... I don't know. There's something strange about this episode. Like, I want to say it was subtle, but it feels like it wasn't that subtle. It feels like this is like a very typical Avatar episode. That's just what it feels like. I don't have that much else to say about it. It's just a very typical Avatar episode. Yeah. We got to see more of the Combustion Man, I suppose. That was a pretty cool fight. And we got to see it boomerang actually being a freaking boomerang. That's cool. I must say I do like Katara's hair when it's let down like that. It looks nice. Yeah. Also, this is pretty clear that majority of them don't act, or at least Katara doesn't trust like Zuko. And it was very obvious in this end. And I do like, well, here, like, this looks really cool, and I do like, as I explained, this is something I do very much like. So, that's all the scenes. There's not much to go on about this. So, this episode, it's a really, well, I think that it was handled really well. Zuko joining the group. It was handled well, in my opinion. I think that it's good. Then it really does feel like it does feel like a normal Avatar episode, I think, and that's cool. I do like that. really don't unfortunately have that much to say about it. It's just a very, very neat and tidy episode. Not that much actually happened. Like, you can, technically speaking, summarize it in 2 words. Zuko joined group, Triclops got beaten. They arrived at the Western Air Temple. Okay, three sentences. Yeah. Oh, but I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. Maybe because it had a slower pacing and it was more subtle and slow and methodical. And it still had a lot of fun moments in it, so that's cool. I just feel like I'm disappointing because I'm disappointing now because I can't really say all that much about it, though. Oh well, it was fun. Well, not fun, but it was enjoyable. Yeah, and it fits pretty well into the whole series, so that's cool in my opinion. Yeah. So without further ado, I thank you all for watching. Have a great day and stay awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Ganmu out.